Lokir of Rorikstead. No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Who am I? That's such a good question, isn't it? So, let's start off by saying this is a pre-recorded video. This is a pre-recorded series. So by the time you're watching this video, I've probably got 2 or 3 more videos recorded and kind of ready to stagger out. So this is pre-recorded, just letting y'all know. I'm going to do some live streams, don't worry, but this is pre-recorded. What we're going to do, you can probably see the title is Ultimate Skyrim Challenge 2025 Part 1. So there's a YouTuber out there I found after the Game Awards called Panic Man 10. And I'll have all his info in the description by the time this comes out. So if you want to participate in this, you can do it yourself. So the idea of this Skyrim run is that you are a prisoner sent to Solstheim, which is an island in the DLC, to serve 40 years of hard time, which kind of aligns with what we're doing here. In terms of 40 years, 40 levels. So each year is a level. We'll go over the house rules of this real quick. I've written down from his video. Permadeath is optional. I die a lot, so I'm choosing no permadeath. Legendary difficulty. You can't level until you reach Solstheim. There are no character perks. Passives only. So when we select characters right here, I want you to take a look. In the description, it says Nords are famous for their resistance to cold and their talent as warriors. That's good. They can use a battle cry to make opponents flee. Not interested in that. Orc. People of Hrothgarian and Dragontail Mountains. Orcish craftsmanship. Heavy armor. Fearsome use with Berserker Rage. Not interested. Redguard. Most talented warriors in Tamriel. The natural resistance to poison. They can call upon Adrenaline Rush. Not interested. Wood Elf. They can command animals to fight for them. Not interested. Khajiit. They are intelligent, quick, and agile, excellent thieves. All Khajiit can see in the dark at will and have unarmed claw attacks. We can consider Khajiit because that's passive. That's not an active ability. Like, for example, Nord right here, this battle cry they can use, that's a magic ability. Berserker Rage is magic. Adrenaline Rush is magic. Command Animals is magic. We don't do magic in these runs. So, we can choose a Khajiit, but let's go down the list here. Imperial. See? Voice of the Emperor. Can't do that. High Elf. They can call upon their highborn power to regenerate magicka. Don't need it. Gunmer. Ancestror's Wrath to surround themselves on fire. Don't need that. Breton. Dragon Skin power to absorb spells. Nope. Let's see, they can call upon his skin to regenerate health very quickly. Now, I'm pretty sure in Panic Man's video he picked a Nord. It's just he's not using his ability, but we're going to take it a step further. The only race that doesn't have a legit ability is a Khajiit. They just have sharpened claws for unarmed attacks, which we could use to our benefit. So, let's see. Let's just go through the presets here. Let's make us a Khajiit warrior. Someone's going to be doing some hard time. I like this dude. I like this dude too. He's interesting. I don't like the big pointy ears. I like this one as well. I like the basic one. Yeah, let's pick this guy. I like this one. We're just going to leave. We like the look. We're not going to touch it. Not going to touch it. Not going to touch any of this. I'm cool with this. Excuse me. So, we're rolling Khajiit. Let's name him Rar. No. That's too. Let's see. Septic. Kathmandu. Let's roll with it. In honor of Bob Seger.
You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble.
Yeah, see? We always find trouble. It's perfect.
He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes.
Okay, real quick. So here are the rest of the house rules real quick. I have them on a piece of paper so I can reference them, but I'm not here to bore you to death with the details. So no leveling till Solstice, no character perks, passes only, that's what we were just checking. Cannot invest the perks you get when you level into skill trees. No trainers, which is like spending money for experience in a skill. There's no alchemy, no magic, no enchanting, no blacksmithing, no fast travel. Anything you need, you have to earn money and buy. There's no map marking nor objective tracking. You get a map, that's it. It's just for surface level. No saving the game at all unless it's at the inn at Raven Rock, which is kind of like doing a roguelike run to where like you start at the inn every time and you see how far you can get in a session. No creation club content usable. What that means to me is, you know, like how in Fallout New Vegas they give you like a courier stash full of armor and stuff. Like we just need to make sure the add-ons don't give us any of that. But the order of operations here is to start the story, go to Rivenwood, chop some wood, make 250 gold. I'm going to see if I can loot some coin purses to make that not so bad here. Go to Whiterun, take the carriage to Windhelm, take the boat to Solstice. Another aspect is we have to accept our consequences. So, if you get a disease, you got to live with it. If you get poisoned, you get poisoned. No standing stones. There's 3 standing stones you come across near the start of the game. We can't have those. No stealth. Stealth's another cheap way to level up. You're supposed to be serving hard time. It's called a challenge run, right? So that's what we're going to do. No followers. No chopping wood at Solstheim. You must pillage. You must explore and loot. At level 41, our sentence is over. We are free to fulfill our prophecy as Dragonborn, if we want to. I'm more interested in the run itself.
The block.
By your orders, Captain.
So,
I'm sorry. We'll make
this
sure
first
your
video,
mates are turned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
We're just going to get to Solstheim. Quick as we can. And it's unmodded. Like, yeah, I know you can do like alternative start mods and kind of cheese your way there. I just don't really fool with mods in these games too much.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Oh yeah, no shouts. But you don't get shouts till later in the story anyway,
Skyrim
so
into chaos. And now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
In the comments, if you're watching this and you've played Elder Scrolls a few times, who do you think really should win the war? Because there's a bigger picture here. It's the Thalmor versus the Empire. Do you really think the Stormcloaks winning would turn the tides to the people's favor? Or would it just be a useful little victory for the Thalmor? I always thought it would.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
It's more fun on the game if you pick the Stormcloaks in the Civil War, but I think lore-wise, in Elder Scrolls 6, I wouldn't be surprised to find out, beheaded, is if the Empire actually won the war. We'll see, though. If we even get the game. Microsoft can cancel at any point. I'm telling you guys, Microsoft knows no bounds. If it's taking too long in the oven and if Fallout's just this mega success that they just have to capitalize on, they will. I'm telling you now. Oh, Microsoft. I thought they were going to kick ass this console generation, but they sure haven't, have they? Get ready.
What in oblivion is that?
What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
I like the whole vibe of Skyrim. Like, it's getting cold, turning winter. This is a good game to play, but The problem this year is like I've got so much other stuff to play. I don't have time for a major Skyrim run. I just don't have the time. And I've done everything. Like, I've done everything in terms of like the main quest. Like, nothing's new to me.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
I just wanted a new twist. I saw Panic Man 10 did this challenge. I'm like, you know what? This would be perfect.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go. They're hurt. Up the stairs.
Down a little bit on TV. Because this PlayStation microphone on the controller is pretty hot.
Up the tower. Some of these rocks clear the way.
I'm sure you can change it. I just don't care to. Because knowing my luck, I'll turn it too low.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going. We'll follow
So this game's on Switch 2 now, so if you have like a Switch and you've never really played this game, I highly recommend it, honestly. Of course, Skyrim's just a classic. Yeah, it's a bit aged, it's a little bit dated, but
You need to get over here. Now.
it's fun.
That boy.
And it's got, and you know, like I'm gonna play the Legendary difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game, and that's part of the challenge, right? I don't even know if I'm going to get this challenge done, but we're going to try it. It's something new. It's content.
God's guide you, Hadvar.
So that's what we're going to do. We ain't going to worry about all this.
What does it take to kill this monster? Stay close to the wall. Quickly, follow
That
me.
dragon right there, he's the end boss. Get through the main story, you're going to kill him. I think if you get the Switch version of Skyrim, you get the Switch 2 version for free. You might want to look into that. Don't quote me on it, but pretty sure that's the upgrade path.
Damn traitor.
I think like there's the Switch 2 version, but I think the whole marketing is this that hey,
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all
if you
the
got a
Sovereign
Switch
God.
2 and you already have Skyrim on the Switch, we made it cool for you. So right here, we're going to see how fast we can run this. We're going to ignore everything he does.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother.
I think he has to open the
Looks
cell.
like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends.
Noodles over here.
The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Recording this during my lunch break at work.
Come on. You need your hands free. There you go. You may as well take Gunnar's gear.
Press X to
You
loot
won't
bodies.
need it anymore.
Perfect.
Grab Gunnar's gear. No shame in borrowing a friend's axe.
I meant to grab. I don't want to grab the body. Alright, look at his body.
All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate. Damn. No way to open this from our side.
I wonder if the Switch 2 game runs at 60 frames.
Take cover.
If it can't run Skyrim at 60 frames, then that console's got some serious problems hardware-wise. And basically, you're going to have to see if I can not attack.
Here, curse you!
Ah, this is dead. Whoa! Dang gum!
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key.
That's like a suplex.
Find the key. See if it unlocks that door.
Alright, now we're free to run.
Come on.
So let's look
get
for
out of
some
here
coin
before the dragon
purses,
brings
because
the
we
whole
need
tower
250
down on our
gold.
heads.
I bet you could earn that game. Maybe you could. Yeah. They're just gonna speed run these. Can you speed run? We're gonna find out. Like, what happens if you just don't engage with any of this tutorial and just keep moving? Very curious. Ideally, you want to take your time and engage with all the mechanics the game's trying to teach you. But I'm just being an asshole with the speedrun. Because the Skyrim main story is not the meat and potatoes of this run. What's the sprint button? Oh, it's L2. L1. Ow. Your arrows hurt just a little, poor Khajiit. Come on, ladder. Or bridge, or whatever. Just keep running. Keep on running. Jumpy. Jumpy. There's a coin purse here. Let's take that. That's 13 gold. Well, you smelly dude. 238. Not bad under that. Should be another coin pouch in this card if I remember. 37 dollars. I don't want to wake up the bear. This is going to kind of kills you on this way. You really can just speed run through this thing. That's funny. You see, here's the end of the dungeon right here. Cool. Hey, we'll take it. Survival mode. No. Broken. It's a mess. BS. I escaped Helgen. Come on. I'm just gonna keep running. I don't care. We'll mess with our settings once we get to Solstheim and turn off like the quest markers, up the difficulty, mess with the saves, you know. We'll mess with all that. Because the main thing is just getting there right now. Then we kind of worry about doing the run proper. If you play Skyrim for the first time, please go play it normal. I'm a masochist. Don't play it the way I'm playing. This is a challenge. It's brutal. Alright, so like the Dark Souls games, you know, like the Soul Level 1 videos. I love watching people do those runs. But there's no way in hell I do that myself. So yeah, no. Look, you can see Alduin flying off in the distance there. Look. I've never noticed that. In 11 years I've played this. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not 11 years. It's like 15 years now. Alright, the wolves are going to come get me. Come on. Okay, one minute. The whole point to not using like enchanting, blacksmithing and stuff is that you're not supposed to take the easy way out. You're serving 40 years of hard time. So I might think of a cool little backstory for my character. We're gonna get straight to chopping.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe. Never mind.
Yeah, see?
But I would stay away from
That's
him.
the wood chopping block. Need an axe. Hey, you.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for Rayloff? How do you know him? You did? No, sorry. A dragon. It would explain what I saw earlier. I don't know. Things just go from the Jarl needs. We need to get word
we'll
to
tell the
Jarl
Jarl
Balgruuf in
your
Whitehall to
axe.
send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Got the woodcutter's axe. Let's chop some wood. So, while we're chopping wood here, what do I think of the Game Awards this year? They're fine. I think if it was a weaker year, I would be totally fine if Expedition 33 swept it the way it did. But I just felt like there were so many good games that there were ways. The voters, the journalists that voted for it, kind of did everyone a disservice to prove a point. Like, you can absolutely give Claire Obscure Game of the Year, and I would argue that it was overall. But was Ghost of Yotei not a pretty good action adventure game? In terms of like game direction and all the mocap and stuff it takes to make like a Death Stranding 2, who's to say it doesn't win that? For best RPG, Kingdom Come Deliverance doesn't win that? And like I'm sure you could give like Hades 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, some of these other games, some other awards, just to give everybody something that they can hang their hat on, because this was such a strong year for games. But I guess they just really wanted to send a message and reward Expedition 33 and just kind of say, look, we need more AA games like these that are reasonably priced, that don't really rock the boat with controversies. They tell their own story, you know. I'm cool with that. So, we'll see. I just think, in terms of the show itself, a C. I mean, some of the reveals they did near the start, they should have done near the end. Like Divinity and Fate of the Old Republic should have been toward the end. But I guess they have some analytics saying people tune out within the first couple hours. It's kind of wild seeing two of my favorite game developer leader type guys there. Dan Houser, who's over like Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead. He's like the brainchild behind those. Seeing him present awards, seeing Todd Howard, his sweet little lies. But yeah, Bethesda really is in a no-win situation, I think, with their games. I think, like, the Fallout Anniversary editions are a thing to do. Skyrim on Switch 2s are a thing to do. I just will never understand, like, their marketing. Let's see how much Firewood this sells for before we get too crazy, because we might have enough money. I think the innkeeper buys the firewood. Double check.
Orgnar, are you listening?
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to... Take a look. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
It's a radiant
Hard
quest.
not to.
Is going bad. We need
Delphine,
to get
will you
You're
buy the
that
wood?
visitor, Ben. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to... Did you hear me?
Yep.
Probably would have helped if I would have watched Panic Man's video, but I did watch it. I skimmed it. Just kind of see like the general way of setting things up.
I said no. I don't know what you...
They got for
Trinkets,
sale.
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, we got 110 wood. You can have that. You can have that. I don't care.
I better get back to cleaning the...
Ain't bad. It ain't gonna take us long. I could probably prattle on for 15 more minutes or so. The thing about the games this year is that they were so good. Um, Little fun fact: I was, well, I guess we all talked about why I think Bethesda's kind of between a rock and a hard place. I think we all agree Microsoft's acquisitions and all in the studios and just their general management just has not been successful. Look at all the games they put out this year: Avowed, Outer Worlds 2, Doom, Dark Ages. What do you think the two most successful games are? Call of Duty's obviously one of them. What, the second? Made by Microsoft Studios would be the Oblivion remaster. And keep in mind, that's a game that was made in 2006 that got a new coat of paint. And they're about to do the same for Fallout 3 next year, which, again, I'll buy because I'm a sucker for it. But, you know, that was their best games this year. And a lot of these big studios they've got, all these big games they were working on got canceled or delayed or in development hell. Then some of the other ones that released, like the start of the Xbox generation, it was clear like Forza was going to be a pillar, which Horizon has done well. Halo was going to be a pillar, but it's like Infinite scale was so big they had to scale the game back and give you something to ship and build on. Well, they never built on it. You can kind of say the same about Starfield from Bethesda. It was clearly supposed to be this space survival mixed with like the usual Bethesda game, but then the technology, the gameplay, it was kind of running into problems, so they clearly had to scale the game down to, okay, of all the damn things, we got the planets working. So you got 1,500 planets, including moons. Congratulations. But we had stripped the game down to a Bethesda game. So all you survival space sim guys, yikes. Because it would make sense. The game's meant to be played slower. I think the danger was supposed to be bigger. The resource gathering was supposed to be more of a thing, kind of like No Man's Sky. But it just ran out of time. It just took them that long to get the game. It's almost like they spent time doing stuff and couldn't get it working. And so they had limited time left and had to really polish the game up. And so it's like, okay, well.
Maybe not. Maybe.
Faendal, calm down.
But I would stay away from him if I were you.
The problem with Starfield's like, okay, let's get this game out. It works. It's a Bethesda game. It's fine. It kind of hits Xbox's 7 out of 10 Game Pass fodder mantra pretty well. For me, I love it. It's just, I like those kind of games. But even me, who really likes the game, I ran out of stuff to do on there a long time ago. And so the theory is that, oh, well, you know, you could get paid mods to enhance your experience. New dungeons, new quests, new companions, new this, new that. Turns out it takes a lot to learn how to do that engine. And the modders didn't have all the documentation. And not to mention the paid mod system. Granted, they get a little money, but Bethesda gets most of it. Should be kind of flip-flop, wouldn't you think? So, you don't have regular content coming in the game. And, like, can you blame Bethesda for being pivoted to Elder Scrolls 6? No. Clearly, it's what people are wanting. And half the reason Starfield gets hate because it's not Elder Scrolls 6. But I think by the time it comes out, I'd say 27. I think Starfield would be a necessary step because it gave them the groundwork for Elder Scrolls. It's almost like going through all the rough patches of Starfield made them stronger for Elder Scrolls 6. Now that's the optimist point of view. The realistic point of view is that it's still just a train wreck and a lot of the talent left after Starfield. And it's going to be a bit of a mess because they're not going to be able to understand what makes an Elder Scrolls game. It's going to be a hodgepodge mixture of systems and basic... I better stop. I better stop there. Oh... I'm not supposed to be negative. Well, it's not really negativity. It's just brutal honesty. I would be surprised if we get Skyrim 2. And what I mean is, Same scope and scale of Skyrim, but with a new story and a new content. That's all I expect it to be. But you know they're going to learn the wrong lessons. Because, like, in Starfield it was kind of funny. I think this should be enough. It's like they had Cyberpunk Town, and they had Red Dead Town. Look, he ain't holding the axe. They obviously had those towns and took inspiration from those games, but like they completely missed the mark on why Red Dead was so special. Why Cyberpunk? It's the immersion. There ain't no immersion in Starfield. There's just nothing. It's just it feels like Westworld, where it's like, oh, you're on Cowboy Town. Yeehaw, we shoot Laredo guns.
Take a look.
You know? Feels a bit disingenuous. Alright, need just a little bit more wood.
Damn thieves.
Alright. I think what I can do real quick is chop a last bit of wood and tell you a little bit about
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers.
Expedition 33, kind of my thoughts on it.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
I think if I could rate it, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. And I'm rating my first experience with the game. Usually, the game itself costs that final star that would make it 5 out of 5, but I kind of cost myself that star. Because I got Game Pass to play something else this spring, and I couldn't tell you what. I think I wanted to try Avowed. Something else. It's like I had a free monthly Game Pass with rewards, so I redeemed it. And I beat whatever game it was. I can't even remember. A few days early. It was shorter than I thought it would be. So I'm like, well, okay, cool. Oh, it was Wu Chang. That's it. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Played that on Game Pass. Had a blast with it. I'm a sucker for Souls-like. But it was fun. Had like 10 days left. I'm like, well, I guess I'll see what this Expedition 33 is all about. Man, it sucked me right in. It's
Did I
good.
see you talking to Sven?
It's a turn-based game, but like
Never
it
mind.
requires your
I would stay away
attention.
from him if I were you.
I mean, it's just so fun. And the game's as hard as you want it to be. Like, it's not. You don't have to parry everything. It's so satisfying if you do, though. You can just dodge attacks and survive quite well. By the time Act 1 was crazy, Act 2 built on that quite well. Act 3 was kind of where it went off the rails a bit. And it's like there was a bigger story being told, but I was completely fine with the sub-story within it. But also at that time, I was having to beat the game in 10 days, so I didn't have time for like to let it breathe. I didn't really have time to go grind extra bosses or get all this optimal setup stuff. I was pretty much brute forcing my way through it, which, being an old Pokemon game player, it's that kind of turn-based. Like, you find your cheese abilities and milk the rest of the game. That's what I was doing, and I did beat it, but I just felt like if I didn't handicap myself, if I would have just bought the damn game, I feel like it would have been a 5 out of 5 for me, probably my game of the year. Instead, Death Stranding 2 took game of the year from me, anyway. But I owned it, and I didn't rush through it. So, I think as the year wraps up, I think Expedition 33, I'm going to buy a copy of it.
The Riverwood
really
Trader is
play
a
it.
bit of this and a bit of that.
It was a cool game. 270, that's enough gold.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
So now we're going to Whiterun. And I got to kind of tell you a little bit of my thoughts. It was nice. Panic Man 10, let's talk about his channel for a minute while we go. Make our journey to Solstheim. The guy that gave me this damn idea. So Panic Man 10, he's an older gentleman, and I don't mean that in a bad way. older people that play games impress me quite a bit, but as I get older and kind of catch up, it's like all these older people are damn near Gen X now. That's kind of sad. That means I'm getting older too. But yeah, his channel's very interesting. I was after the Game Awards, I was just kind of coping. Like, damn, Bethesda didn't really give us anything. Like, not even a teaser for a Starfield DLC or nothing. So I was just like, well, huh. Just kind of bummed out. Then I saw his videos. Like, why is Elder Scrolls 6 taking so long? I kind of know why it's taking so long.
Be on your way.
Because I'm privy to some information I really don't tell other people. And so I was just, the information I'm privy to, I have in my head. I was listening to his videos, like, he nailed it. But he don't know who I know. He nailed it. So it was funny. So I was like, oh, what's this channel about? It was like 1 a.m. that night. I was just kind of going down the YouTube rabbit hole. It's funny, I have all these subscriptions for like Netflix and Prime Video and Spotify, but YouTube still is the most watched thing I use. I just don't get why I don't get premium, man. I don't get it. But yeah, his channels, he's a really good guy. He likes a lot of these games like we do. And yeah, I saw his Skyrim challenge pop up. That's one of the videos on my list. I was like, Skyrim challenge, huh? What's he doing? Because it's like, I want to play Skyrim. I don't want to play it the out-of-the-box way. Because I played it so many times. I'm always looking for something new. But I don't want to get into that rabbit hole of modding the hell out of the game either. So, alright, so right now, we're going to talk to this guy.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the whole... Where do you want to go?
Look at the moon in the background. Their skyboxes are crazy. It's a little wind helm, right?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yeah.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count.
Alright.
Say the big old palace there was built by...
So I still got a few more videos of his I'm going to go through. He's just an older guy, likes to play his games. He's got his Xbox Series S, and he just records his videos with his camcorder, like Darkside Phil used to do before he got his setup. It's just funny to me. But I really like the old school aspect of it, and it's a shame the Xbox Series S and X don't have like a direct to YouTube feature. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you could upload videos to the cloud and then take them from the cloud and upload them. Pretty sure you could probably do that. What I do, though, I stream them live on Twitch and then I export them. That's how I get around it. It's like my Elden Ring Night Rain video. That was a live stream I did one day during lunch last week. And I just recorded around it. I just linked my two channels together. Can I get up here? Yeah. Okay. I believe one of these boats is
no
where we
secret
go.
the Aretino boy is doing some ritual.
Is it
trying to
you?
call the Dark Brotherhood.
Looking to hire a boat?
Yeah.
Where are you headed?
No.
Alright.
I'm not going either, actually. We're on Solstheim. Just gotta figure out who takes... I think this takes you there. It's you, isn't it?
You don't know what freedom really... The North Wind is my miss. You looking for work? Go. You make an example of that gang. That's the spirit.
Never much cared for Wind. I'm a lot happier out here. I heard those Forsworn out west live in caves. Can't be any worse than trying to live in Windhelm.
Must be missing something.
What do you want, cat?
Cat. Oh,
By the 9, I hate the waiting. The goddamned waiting.
I really should have looked into like how he did this. It's been so long since I've done the DLC for this game.
May not look like. Where you headed?
Is it Solitude? Do we go to
All right.
Solitude and then Solstice? Hold on. Let me look up there. Okay, let me use Google. Just real quick. How to get to Solstice via boat. Travel the docks, bring the account, the captain of the ship named North. You need to pay him $250. Y'all in Salt Sage. I'm pretty sure we talked to him, didn't we? Isn't that you?
Sorry,
No.
but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now. If
You?
you're looking
Yeah,
for
yeah,
passage
you.
to Solstheim, you won't. I'll give you a. If you ask me,
I totally
can't blame
missed
them.
him. I thought he was just
Hey,
like an NPC.
Still interested in heading over there? You've got yourself a.
Alright. Alright. We're in Solstheim. This is the island of which we will be a prisoner on for the next 40 years, or in the
Well,
game's terms.
Here
40
we
up.
are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
Okay. Oh, this is so horrible. Alright, now the whole idea to see its auto-save, we need to turn all that off.
So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Look for word.
You picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. Right? Any questions?
No.
Hail, Jolland.
Talk to Captain Yarrow. Passage.
Before you even ask.
Alright, so first thing we want to do is go to our inventory. Drop. Can't drop food, okay.
And the supplies you requested. But
What?
load cost me double what we agreed on.
Just to
Nothing I
make
can do
you
about
spare.
it.
Damn it, Jolland. You know we don't have that much.
There you go.
East Empire Company didn't.
Alright, now the next thing we need to do is go to settings. Bump that up to legendary. Show floating markers. Is that a save on res? No. I guess. We'll leave that on. I'm not going to tag quests.
Be a choice. They've raised the prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
I think I'm pretty much prisoner proper. Wouldn't you say? We're starting off with nothing. Alright, now here's the map. Here's the island. This whole island right here. This is where we are stuck for the next 40 years. Isn't that great?
Splendid. Another mouth to feed.
That's right. Now see, like right here, you can buy from these guys. It's just you can't make potions. You can't. Let's see, these are like your vendors. The retching netch. What is this? Is this like your inn? Oh, looks like an inn.
Miserable. This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the point trying to
innkeeper?
make a life
Welcome
here?
to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Alright, this is the inn. So
Come
the
back if you're
idea here
thirsty. I'll set
is
you up
that
right.
we can do a hard save now. I'll go delete those other saves after the video. So, we are a prisoner. We have nothing. We're here for the next 40 levels. So after level 41, we can leave. How are we going to level up? I don't know. How are we going to get weapons and armor? I don't know.
Keep yourself safe.
If you're watching this far, Panic Man, what do we do about quests? Can we do quests? I might go watch some of your old videos in between and find out if I really get going. So, yeah, I'm doing the Ultimate Skyrim Challenge, guys. This is the first video. You'll see more soon.
He said he'll
Peace
meet
out.
you where you met for the first time.